You're wearing my dress.
Yeah. This feels like my house now.
Lately, Hollywood has been obsessed with the evil live-ins, those movies where the nanny, housekeeper or nurse moves in and promptly starts ruining people's lives. It's basically Airbnb horror, starring people who smile way too much. Bonus points if it's Maika Monroe in it, looking suspiciously perfect, yet deeply unsettling, which brings us to today's movie, The Hand That Rocks the Cradle. So this is going to be an unspoiler review, and before you kick in, kindly don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, as well as the notification bell to receive updates on all new reviews, on all new TV shows and movies releasing. So the setup is we have a character called Polly. Now Polly is down on her luck and she luckily lands a nanny gig as she's hired by Caitlin as a nanny for her two children. But is Polly innocent, or is there more to her than meets the eye? So soon after, the household is set into disarray as Caitlin gets all frantic and Polly transforms into a sinister presence within the house for no apparent reason, but just because the genre demands it. The characters are played by competent actors, Maika Monroe and Mary Elizabeth Winstead, who are let down by a very poor script. There's a solid twist that happens, but way too late in the story, as the movie instead attempts to think itself profound by attempting to adopt the slow burn approach, which doesn't work because it renders you mostly bored. Sadly, it lacks that sophistication of a psychological thriller and instead plays like a student film, but the awful kind that devolves into bitches be crazy showdown, pitting the two frantic characters against each other. I was generally hyped for this one, ready for a gripping ride, but by the end I was just sitting there wondering how something so promising managed to fizzle out so hard. So I was a bit disappointed with this, and I'm going to give it a rating of 4 out of 10. I wouldn't recommend this movie for most people, especially if you're a serious cinephile, and I don't have much to say. I was disappointed, and therefore, yeah, that's my review of the movie. I can't wait to see what kind of unhinged chaos it ensued cooks up in the Evil Nanny movie that dropped December with a similar premise. Anyway, thank you for joining me for this review. If you do like these reviews, then kindly consider hitting that like, subscribe and hitting that notification bell to receive updates on all new movies, TV shows and reviews dropping. See you on the next one. Cheers.